ACES has really taught me a lot of how to just be a better character and help in the community a lot more. I've really enjoyed it for the past 2 years.
It's a life-changing opportunity that you get. It's a once-in-a-lifetime thing that not everyone gets, and that the people that I've met and the people that Buck has introduced me to, whether it's Donnell or Dewan, and the stories that I've heard.
They really care about you personally. Like it's not just a program for them, it's like it's one-on-one with them. It's like a family.
We're wrestling with all kinds of what I would call life-changing issues, and it has become transformational for some young men and women to go through the program and how it's changed their lives and impacted their lives. And when I see a young man and women crying on a video telling you how impactful the program has been, it really brings you to your knees in humility. We've got a young man in our program who is the first student athlete in our program, Gerald Hearns. And Gerald Hearns just won the first award ever given at the FAU football team for character and integrity. And our kids are the ones that are being named. That makes you realize that we got something special going on.
If you really get a chance to understand and know what it's all about, you'll realize it's such a great program for young kids who are in high school, student athletes and leaders in their community, because they get to meet other kids that way and they get to learn real life lessons that I think are going to be beneficial going into college and in the future.
When they drop you a note saying how impactful the program has been, and when kids call you family and you're the first ones they talk to when they're going through a difficult issue.
I feel like you all is my biggest support system in situations like going to college. That means a lot to me, like having to reach out to you all basically that I haven't known in my entire life, and just have you all to come out of nowhere, that's just like a blessing.
When you're in an urban area, and I can relate because I grew up in one, and you're seeing a lot of guns, a lot of violence, a lot of drugs. If you're not careful, you can still come to your environment, and these kids see that every day. And with this program, the love that we show these kids, the caring that we give these kids, and I believe that makes a whole difference.
We need to take a proactive approach with these students and invest in them now in terms of just being there for them, showing up at their games, talking to our high school students. These kids are phenomenal, and if you just take get a chance to know them and interact with them and come to a class. If you educate these kids and you empower them to take a stance and to not go down these paths, then we're going to set our kids up for success.
It's a great program to get involved in, to teach the kids how to become better.
I would definitely encourage people to be a part of Student ACES because you get to see things from a different point of view.
Be prepared for what you're coming in here, because you're coming in here to have a good time, but at the same time you come here to learn.
I tell these kids all the time, to have a program like this, how much of an advantage they have. And me being able to come in here and speak to these athletes and allow them to be able to look into the future, be able to look into what they're going to encounter when they get to college, and being prepared for that, and they'll know how to handle it.
The class usually starts with an overall lesson of the day. So for instance, the power within. What's that power inside you, that burning passion to want to be the best? We have different case studies, so they'll do different role-playing activities, they'll do skits, they'll do panel discussions, debates. They don't even realize all these skills that they're building by doing all of these different exercises.
Events can be anything from a workshop that we do for a day or a class we do to our huge events. Like we do Heroes vs. Hot Shots with a big kickball game, celebrities and professional athletes and community leaders against military and fire and police officers.
It means the world to me to be able to come here and get to learn how to become a better person.
Thank you would be an understatement. Thanks for helping me grow as a person and giving me opportunities.
I'm very grateful for how much they've invested in us with their time while they're with us.
Thank you so much for all you have taught me for the past 2 years.
Thank you. You guys are awesome. You guys did so much for me. Like, I remember that time when my car broke down and you guys stayed with me for like 6 hours at FAU, and I thought life was going to be over, but you guys stayed and helped me with everything, and I was so grateful for that. So I just say thank you.
Giving the support what they gave for the Glade Central track team, it's just something I will always remember. We will never forget that.
To be able to share our dad with these kids and them have the knowledge that we were so lucky to have, it's incredible. And I don't think he realizes how much impact he's made. I mean, we wouldn't be who we are today without him. The change he's making in these kids' lives and our life. And
you know, nothing's about our dad. Everything's about others and how he can step in and be that superhero to all these kids. It's unbelievable. I challenge everyone to just come to a class one day and see these students in action. I mean, the power that these students have and the impact that they'll have in your life, I doubt anybody will go away not wanting to support these students in this organization.
We love student ACES.
Bam.